be asking you to have a look at practice 3. We've already started it. If you remember the first question, all right. I don't know whether you do remember it. Remember, you are playing an adventure video game that takes place on the Greek island. Make a tree diagram and that kind of stuff. Remember we talked about that briefly. Now, the reason why I want to do this exercise is because it starts making you think about games and how probability can be applied in the game that you are going to be creating. So let's have a look at this question first. Now, I don't know whether you would like to take a couple of minutes to write all that out. It is in your textbook. We're on page 61 of your textbook. Well, it's up to you, right? So we're going to have a look at this question. Now, if you were just doing it yourselves anyway, you might not write all the question out. You might just at least say, practice 3, title it, as Nate was asking, title it, practice 3, page 61, question 2. So at least when you go back to your notes, you know which question you're looking at. Okay? So if that's better, so what is it? Practice 3.
What page is it?
Page 61.
Oh, no.
Question 2. Hold it. You're going to write this down so you know. Yeah. So you know what this is going to refer to, right? A friend is going to roll a 6-sided die and says, if I roll an even number, we will play checkers. You all know what checkers is? Yeah. I used to call it drafts when I was younger. English people call it drafts. If I roll an odd number, we will play chess. She states, I know we're going to play chess because it's more likely I roll an odd number. Is your friend correct? Which is more likely, rolling an odd number or an even number? Show your probability calculations as fractions and percentages, and use your calculations to confirm or refute your friend's claim. Okay? Does that all make sense? Quite a lot to it, so we've got to take it step by step, haven't we? So, a friend is going to roll a 6-sided die and says, if I roll an even number, we will play checkers. Should we just write that down? Or should we'll do it step by step. If you think it's equal, that's good. Okay, so, if I roll even, we will play checkers. Okay, let's simplify that bit. If I roll odd, we will play chess. Right. Is it more likely that I roll an odd number? That's the question. You've written that down? So, first of all, I just want to add to your notes some certain things. You're using up space here, aren't you? By doing things like that. Right, so shall we write down all possible outcomes are, well, that's kind of like Rory saying, what are the possible outcomes? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. and we can say the even outcomes are, well, you tell me then, even outcomes are 2, 4, and 6. The odd outcomes okay. I will pause while. So again, I'm going to write maybe more than we would always have to write, but it's good for your knowledge of how to write things down. So I'm now going to say that the probability of getting an even number is 3 from 6. The probability of getting an odd number is 3 from 6. Sadie, you with me? Yeah, writing these down. You could also, yeah, which equals 1 up 2. So, the probability of even is actually equal to the probability of odd. I'll pause for you to write it down. We should add this to our answer. My friend is incorrect. Getting even or odd is equally likely. Any ideas why she would have made that statement? And let's avoid because she's stupid. There's reasons for this. Sadie's hand goes immediately down. Did you have a Bondi? Pardon? Well, let's assume she uses dice that are perfectly normal, fine dice. She's got experience. She does this before lots of times to choose games. What could be her reason for saying it? What do you think, Ollie?
Maybe she just didn't think it through.
Yeah, maybe she didn't think it through. Why do you think she said, oh, it's going to be an odd number? Why do you think?
I think because she wanted it to be an odd number.
She wanted it, so she just went.
Yeah, it's going to make her friend, I guess, more doubtful.
Would that affect anything, though?
Not really.
No. I mean, it might affect their mental
It's just her
change.
I don't know. But I have an actual.
Yeah, go for it.
Personally, I think she did it because she even though since she's experienced and she does it a lot, she most likely gets more odd number answers than even. So she will say since she thinks it's most likely to get an odd number, she's gonna put her bets on the odd number.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Nate? You picked the same idea. Again, right. So if you think about it, ladies and gents, that's an important point here. Don't dismiss people's past experiences. She's doing this odd number, we will play chess. Even number, we will play checkers. If she's done this a few times, what might have happened? What do you think, Hazel? What might have happened? And so she might have done it 4 or 5 times, and each time, would it be possible for her to get an odd number every one of those times? Yeah. So she's thinking, in my experience, I'm always getting an odd number. What would she find, though, if she carried on doing this method, Andrew?
Okay, I'm gonna bring it back to the pot thing, the thing with pot.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it back to there. When we only did like I think it was 20 times or 15.
Yeah.
It was supposed to do 15. We pulled it out 20 times. It wasn't enough time to get over the thing, so it was gonna figure out more of one number than the other. Because if we didn't do it enough times to figure out that there's actually more of the other one than this one.
Yeah. Perfect. It's the same situation, isn't it? If she's done it more often, she'll start to realise, actually, there's an equal chance. At the moment, maybe she's only done this a few times. Yeah? I'm sure you've all appreciated that. All right. Any questions on that then? Okay, so I just wanted to show you, though, this is me showing my probability calculation, all possible outcomes. The even outcomes are. Showed the notation here, so there's no excuses now for how to write things out. Making a final statement, my friend, is incorrect. Alright, so what are you going to do now? Okay.
Oh.
The likelihood of being picked at random is 1 in a lot. Question 4. You decided to adapt the ancient Greek shell game.
Ancient Greek shell game.
I'm going to ask you to, should we say you three, Holden and Andrew, can I get you to do question 3 for me?
Sure.
And the girls at the back, 2 boys and Rory, can I get you to do question 4 for me? And then we'll have a, what do you think your answers will be at the end? Does that make sense? Go for it.